Good morning, everyone. It is June 15th, and this is the kids' first day of summer camp. I didn't film, like, none of that. Like, their privacy and things, which is totally fine. Um, but, first day of summer camp, my hair, I realized when I got back after interacting with people, since I got pregnant, my hair does, like, this floof thing right here. You see it? Like, it does this floof. So, anyways, as I try to fix that, I either get like this big floof shark fin looking thing, or like it looks like I shaved the side of my head and it grew back in. I don't understand, but it's not why I made this video. So you guys will probably hear my tabletop fan. I am in my room. I don't want to have the AC on. It's not hot outside. It is hot in my room, or hot in my house, but I'm in my room, so there's no sense in cooling down the whole house when I'm in my room. So today's video, I wanted to hang out with you guys. It's been a minute. Summer camp, no, sorry. School's been out. We have been just surviving. It's been good. Like, we want to go out and do things, but it's been raining, and it's been like crazy raining, and if it's not crazy raining, it's unbearably hot. And I'm speaking along the terms of like, I'm pregnant and I'm already like dehydrated. So, see, like, look, no matter what I do, I get this little thing at some degree. Anyways, yeah, it's just been like unbearably hot. Humidity is really high. I've like, my doctors want me to watch like, my ability to stay like hydrated and not dehydrate more, especially when I have hyperemesis gravidarum, like this whole thing. So it's been very, kids went camping. Actually, Mason went camping twice in a matter of a week, and Lex went camping once, and then Aubrey didn't go camping, but she got a daddy-daughter like 2-day thing together, so that was really fun. And then VBS is next week, and this week we have the 20-week ultrasound for a little baby, a baby girl. She does have a name. It's just that thing, like, I've announced the kids' names when I knew them, and this one, like, I haven't announced it social media wise. I did, like, when I was thanking my in-laws for, did my husband put them up? It might be in here. I've been trying to keep them safe. Like, my closet right now has all the baby girl things and baby stuff in it, and we're running out of room. So, like, small things I've been putting in my crochet bin. I need a different basket. This one I bought at a antique store, and I didn't know that it was broke, which it's fine, but because you could fix them. However, like, this one's not fixable in the handle. It's not. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, as it's great. It's a P&G picnic basket. But I think what I want to do is, you know what? I think my husband has them, and I think he put them up. But they're just raccoon stuff. My husband loves raccoons. All the things. Because I don't see it in here. But that's okay. Anyways, what I'm saying is, I've kept them in here, and I announced her name, but it wasn't like we're naming her this, or you know what I'm saying. Like, it was just like super subtle. Yeah. So, rambling. Hi, if you guys are new here, hello, welcome to my channel. Please, if you could, like and subscribe. I'm open to engaging in the comments. I know, like, the past year I have not been that great with replying to comments, and I apologize. It's just like, I had my hip surgery, and then I recovered a lot of recovery time, and a lot of time I wasn't even like on social media. I was like sleeping, you know, taking care of the kids, which is top priority. And then I got pregnant, and then like hyperemesis gravidaeum, taking care of the kids. So hopefully now that we're 20 weeks, I'm starting to feel better. I'm still on nausea meds. We will get to that point, and I will be engaging in the comments, and I don't want anybody thinking that I'm ignoring them. Okay, so before we get into like the 20-week update and all the things, I think the last one I let off was like 16 weeks, and then 17, 18. I can't remember. It's been life. So before I get into that, I started this blanket, and when I tell you it, I didn't want to do like granny squares and like sew them all together, and I didn't want to do like one continuous blanket and things like that. I wanted something that looked like a patchwork quilt, like I'm talking about like a scrappy patchwork blanket, and that's what I did. And I made a boo-boo at one point, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. So like I started, it's really big. Guys, it's wet outside, and I don't want to take this outside yet because if I set my phone anywhere, it's gonna get wet. Okay, so I'll show this when it's like more completed. But I started with, trying to find it. I started with these two pregnancy brain. It's the 5, like it has 5 sides, that shape. Like, anyways, I started with those two, and then I connected them here, and I have been putting more shapes in. I have been joining. I've been doing like different ones. As you can see, like there's like triangles in here. There's like all these different shapes. The boo-boo that happened was, for some reason, and I don't know why, when I did this one, right, it gave me, I know this has 5 sides, but like the other two have 5 sides, right? And it didn't do that until I got here. And now I have like a 5-star blanket. But it's not exactly a 5-star. It's like a rectangular blanket meets like an extra point in one corner. So it's doing all the things. So I've been filling in as we go, adding to the shapes, square, rectangling it up as I go. So like, let me show you. So like this square is an add-on, because I'm getting to the point where like I do add-ons, and then like sometimes they're longer than what they are, and then like I'll add shapes, and I'm trying to show you what I'm talking about because you kind of can't tell. Like this one, okay, this one started out with a pink little triangle in the middle, and then it went around. I thought that was super fun. Threw that in there. Okay, so like right here, I went up this way with some red, and then I added this one on, and then I added this one on, and then like this blue, this light blue, and then I stopped because I added for this, see this like dark blue? Okay, this dark blue goes down to this pink, right? And then I had the yellow, and I connected it with the yellow. So then I made me go back, because I did that, I got to add this blue on top. See what I'm saying? Like, it's literally that. And then because I had all of this on here, I did the red, and then I did the yellows. Because like, because then I put the red here, and then the yellow, and I've been adding pieces as we go and filling in, and it's scrappy. It's not how I wanted it to be scrappy. Like, it's more squares and rectangles than it is a bunch of other shapes. And I guess that's fine. I do have like some triangles and things in here, and I do have some hexagons and rectangles and triangles. And I have like, yeah, I just like, I don't know. Like I got these in here. It's literally, it's literally just like a hodgepodge. And what's great about it is I'm trying to make it as big as my bed. That's my goal. So, because it's got, every so often I'll go around and I'll put like a border on it. Like I can join, that's not my problem. But I like to, every once in a while, put a border on it. Just so that I'm at square one, square zero, ground zero, whatever. And I have like just a flat surface that I'm not having to figure out tops, like double crochets or like a or like a joined and things like that. So it's been pretty good. I want to make some more of these granny squares, so I don't know if that's what I'm gonna do or what, but I do have another piece that I'm working on, and I put these together. So I have, let me put them in. I have this side and this side, okay, and then I joined it in the middle, and then I worked around it. So I currently have, I gotta weave these ends in, but I currently have this spot to do, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and attach it to the blanket or what, but I've just done a mattress whip stitch. If for some reason, which I've been trying to do this might help you, I don't know, it's kind of long. If for some reason, say like, okay, so I have this pink up on top. This is literally what was left of the ball, so I didn't cut it. So I have this one on bottom, this one on bottom, and this one on top right here. So what will happen is I will start another color right here on the corner, and then this will crochet over top of this, and then I may go back and weave it in, or I might just leave it out and weave it in. But because when I go up, it will end with these, it will end with the ends touching, I just knot them like 3 times, and then I cut kind of close, like a tip of a finger width apart, and then I don't have to weave that in. So if I don't have to weave in, it's great. Let me show you one. Kind of can't see it, which is good. Like right here. Right here. Like it's poofed because I'm pushing it. It's poofed because I'm pushing it out, but like you can't see it when it's like down in there. So that's just what I do. And then the whole blanket will soften up as it washes. So I'm actually really excited for this. Yeah. Okay, so as of the 20-week update on baby, like I said, I have been feeling better. I haven't been feeling super ill. I haven't been feeling like ridiculously crazy or nothing like that. I have my moments of where I feel just super sick. I am going to cut this though, because it's too long. It doesn't need to be this long. So I have felt like nauseous and queasy. I have still been very tired. Insomnia has hit really bad. Like I can't think, I can't sleep. Oh, here's another one that I started that I need to add. But I don't think I'm going to add this to this side. I think I'm going to put this on another side. And then I think tomorrow I'm going to go to Walmart or Wednesday and pick up some more colors, because I've just been randomly grabbing balls of yarn, skeins of yarn, because I had some, and then I just like randomly grab colors, work on those, and then randomly grab colors. Anyways, so all the things, it's been decent. I've been tired. I've been insomnia, can't sleep. See the corner I did here? I thought this was super cool. Anyways, I know that was like sidetracked. But yeah, insomnia's been bad. I've had to take naps of a day, which is like insomnia related, but that's been since I've been pregnant. She's just growing, and I'm hopefully with this 20-week ultrasound, it'll put my mind at ease with things, because I have been kind of I've been kind of decent when it comes to what's been going on. Like, I haven't been freaking out. Like, this is my fourth kid, so I haven't been freaking out to the point of where, like, I'm super worried as a first time mom, not knowing all the things, you know. Yeah, so, like, it's not like that. It's not. But I don't know, like, here's the thing. As a mom, I will love my kid regardless, and I've said this every time I've hopped on. I will, like I said, I will love my child regardless, you know, but I think Satan is trying to attack me. I really do. He knows that, like, everything's going good, and you know, and when Satan has his grips on you, he doesn't need to attack you. But when he doesn't have his grips on you and he can't control you, he will try to do things to get you. And this pregnancy, I have been the worst when it comes to being sick. I have been the worst when it comes to like food craving things. Like, when I was pregnant with Lex, I was able to eat things, but I was picky. This one, I'm like, my ability to eat more things is great, but like, I can't hold it down, and it's bothering me. Like, when I go to the doctors and they're like, well, what are you eating? And I'm like, listen, I can only eat half a bagel toasted with veggie spreads that have vegetables in it. And because I'm getting vegetables in. And then occasionally I'll have a pack of chili ramens, but I'm eating like grilled chicken and a chicken wrap with vegetables. I'm eating avocado. Like, I'm eating all these things, but at the same time, like, I just feel so ill. But if I drink a can of Coke to help me, like, I'm saying, like, sipping on a can of Coke throughout the day. Like, if I'm sipping on a can of Coke and I'm eating my chili ramen, I'm fine. Like, nothing's bothering me. I'm great. And I know it's like cravings and things, but then your doctor's like, well, you need to watch what you eat because of sodium and sugar. And I'm just like, I am literally trying to make it through the day while also trying to have a balanced diet and drink all my water. And I just think it's like attacking me. I just think it's like Satan just trying to get to me. I also have these thoughts where I'm like, is she missing an arm? Is she missing a leg? Is she missing a foot? You know, like, all these different things. And I just, like, is she gonna be healthy? Is she, you know, is she gonna have a heart murmur like my daughter? Like, my daughter had a heart murmur. Promise you. Listen, I was never once told about it until she was 4. She was born with a heart murmur, and nobody told me about it. So then, like, I'm freaking out because I'm like, she's gonna have a heart murmur. Is she gonna be tongue-tied like my oldest was? Like, are we not gonna be able to breastfeed? I have all these different things, and I keep having like these thoughts of like, I don't want to go into, I don't want to go, like, I want to go to church, but like, I don't want my water to break at church. I don't want my water to break during revival. You know, I don't want somebody's memory of when they come to revival being, remember that time your water broke? You know, like, and miss the whole point. Like, I don't know. Like, because to some people that could be very traumatizing. And I just, like, I keep putting my trust in the Lord. I keep giving it to Him. I keep doing all these things and just taking it one day at a time. But I think by getting this ultrasound done, if it wasn't done like the first one, My first ultrasound ever seeing her, it said that I was 13 weeks and 6 days is what's printed out on my ultrasound paperwork. I was 7 weeks and 7 weeks 5 days, and she wasn't even on my stomach for like a good minute or two, and I just felt like it was super rushed, and there was like no friendly demeanor. Like I'm not saying you have to like kiss my butt or go, hi, how are you? Like, that's not what I'm saying. Just common courtesy and things. And I know not everybody has social skills, and like my oldest is on the autism spectrum. Like, I get it, okay? Like, I get it 100%. But when you have a mom, and every time you're pregnant, you're a first time mom. Like, you are a first time mom with that child. And you want to make sure everything's okay and everything's going great. Like, comfort them when they have questions and like they're trying to see things. Like, point it out to them, be like, look, your baby has a heartbeat, which she did, but it was like you couldn't really see it because like she was just rushing. And I'm like, can you just like take the moment to like let us see her heartbeat? As someone that's had prior miscarriages, can you please? I don't know. Like, I just like, I have trauma, and like with my last child, I was supposed to be induced at 39 weeks. The day of my induction, I went to my appointment, and I was like, I'll see you later. And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, I'm getting induced tonight. And she goes, you're not getting induced. At the last minute, this woman, one of the midwives, canceled my appointment because when I went to go see her a week prior, she asked if I was going to have any more kids, and I said, I don't think so. Like, I don't think so. Like, I think we're done. And she was like, yeah, right, you'll be back. She was like, you young people who can't keep your legs closed is what funds my whole family's Disney trip. So you'll be back. And I'm like, what? And I was like, that's kind of a rude thing to say, given the fact that these are blessings, and babies are blessings, and to say that like somebody's struggling to get pregnant or infertility or whatever, like you can't sit there and be like, congratulations, or something. You're just like, you'll be back. That's what pays for my Disney. Like, it wasn't not okay. And listen, I was 37 weeks pregnant. So for like in 2 weeks I was getting induced. No. Yeah, I was like, I think it was like 37 weeks and 6 days. I was really close to 8 weeks. Like, in a week I was supposed to get induced. And then she canceled. Like, I medically needed to be induced. And she did that. And I was so mad. And this woman also, like, because I was so close to my due date, I wasn't going clothes shopping. I wore a fall shirt and a fall pair of pants. And she was like, you couldn't put on anything better to come in here? Like, ma'am, it's what I could fit. I'm not going clothes shopping when I literally have like 2 weeks left. And I'm not going to need these maternity size clothes after that. When I go to my sweatpants and things that will fit, but like, baby girl's like moving around, so I had to like adjust my shorts. But yeah, she was just rude. Anyways, I have this fear that I'm gonna have this induction date set because I've had my hip surgery, so like I have the option to get induced, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. But then like, I don't like not knowing. And when I say this, I have had a child where I went into labor on my own, but because of complications, my second and third child had to be induced. So like, my second child I was induced at 41 weeks. My third child I was induced at 39 weeks. And I just like, I sit here because I'm totally fine with going past my due date if that's what happens. Like, I believe in going natural if you don't need medical intervention. But at the same time, like, if you're going to say I'm getting induced, let me prepare to be induced. If I'm not, then okay, let me prepare to not be induced. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like an emergency comes up where you're like, you have to be induced. just like let me prepare, because if I'm preparing for one thing, like to be induced, and my husband takes off work, and then y'all decide not to induce, because this happened last time. Like, I could go additional 2 or 3 weeks in labor and have complications and everything, and my husband already took that time off, and baby's not here yet to help me with baby. That cuts his bond time with work to spend time with the baby, which then it's like this whole thing, right? Like, we have to know. Now, with his job, if I wasn't going to be induced, then okay, we go based upon the due date, and that's when they're like, okay, that's when it starts, but baby comes early, so be it. If not, we just know about that time that at any given moment you are not going to be at work, and that's fine. So it's just like, it's super stressful. Anyways, I'm trying not to stress about it. Okay, yeah, so hopefully by this ultrasound, it will ease my mind knowing that she's got like fingers and toes, and I can see her, and I might be able to see her hair on her head. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. I just realized it's not going to meet up here. But that's okay, because how many's here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, if I wanted to meet up, I have to do an odd number of rows, which is fine. It's scrappy, so like I can never kind of remember how it's going to line up, because sometimes they line up and sometimes they don't. So I'm just like, my brain, I'm like, yeah, they're going to line up. They don't. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I think we're slowly getting stuff ready. We got clothes that were given to us from they're family friends, but like they're like neighbors to my grandmother, and it was like her daughter that gave us clothes, and we've got some outfits and things, and she's got a little bathtub thing to take a bath in. She's got like a little bouncer to bounce in. She's got like a little cozy cot thing that she could sleep in. It's like a little bassinet. Nothing major, big, no car seats, no nothing like that. I'm not gonna say that's not gonna be next purchase, but that will probably be like here in the near future, probably around my birthday. Right now I know you should get a car seat and stroller. That's not what I'm saying, or like the car, like whatever. That's not what I'm saying. What I've been mostly focusing on is like a box of diapers, or like a pack, whatever, newborns ones, to start to kind of accumulate a little diaper stash. And then like clothes wise, before I would like have all the clothes ready. We have, like I said, we got clothes, but I haven't like sorted them out by size yet. I'll probably do that when I'm nesting, to be honest. But yeah, so I'm not wanting to buy outfits until it's closer to time, because right now it's spring, or it's summertime, and she will be born in the fall going into the winter. Do I want to do this? Where will this take me? Okay, if I go back across, hold on. If I go back across, it'll put me, I kind of feel like I like this. Like the way it is, but I can go across with the row pink, make it here, and then I can knot it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so what I am saying with this is, I have to wait for her clothes to be out, whether at a thrift store, at Walmart, at Once Upon a Child. I don't really shop Once Upon a Child, but y'all get it, alright? I have to wait for the seasonals to come out. As of like a bouncer, we don't have one yet. We're just accumulating is what we're doing. Making small purchases for long-term goals. For when she's here, so it's not all at once. And then I'm gonna find out what formula they do sell, or what formula is on WIC and that the hospital offers, and get a can or two of that just to help supplement until milk comes in, because I do want to breastfeed her. Yeah, at least do that for a little, until it allows, because we never know how it's going to be. But that way, supply can come in, she could be fed, and I'm not have Daniel rush to the Walmart after they close, or, whatever. So, there's that. And I know the hospital will give us formula. They give us formula? I don't remember, because, if you're breastfeeding, I don't think they give you formula, but, it depends on the child. They gave us formula because I was breastfeeding Lex, and it just didn't work out in the hospital, and he was just formula fed from the hospital on. So, there's that in a nutshell. Okay, I'm going to weave this one. I'm going to weave this one down and over and tie these together and knot them. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So, I don't know yet. I really don't. We're stuck in limbo land. We have, if I do get induced at 39 weeks, I have 19 weeks left. I will technically be 20 weeks, 6 days when we go for the ultrasound, so really close to 21 weeks. And I'm actually, looking forward to it. Just because I want to, that sounded so crazy. I hate getting up on the hospital beds when they're so high up. And, pregnant women have a hard time with balance anyways and climbing up on the things. And, your center of gravity is off. And then they have these hospital beds where you have to, step up onto the thing. And it's, scoot your butt up. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And Daniel's even said it, And then, I know that I am a minority because, not everything has to cater around, disabled people. But at the same time, at least make them where my kids go. Where my kids go, I had to go see an OBGYN, I had to go see an OBGYN for some other things. And their beds actually were, right by the floor, and then they, high enough for, kids to sit on and high enough for you to sit on. And then if they need to raise it, they raise it with the button. We need those because people are different heights. People are different, things. And I don't know. I like them better. It just makes more sense. Anyways. Well, okay, so then when I go for this ultrasound, this is what I'm getting at too. When I go for this ultrasound, I immediately, in the same building, I go from ultrasound right over to my OB, and here's what's crazy. That doesn't make sense. So, when I go for this appointment, y'all, listen to this. When I go to this appointment, right, I have to get my ultrasound done first, which is fine. They're going to measure baby. They're going to measure my stomach. They're going to, I have to pee in the cup, blah, 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 blah. That's all given. They're going to check for her heartbeat, check for her growth, make sure everything's fine, make sure everything's good, which is great. And then, that's at 9, and it's about a 30-minute long appointment. Then from there, I go over to my doctor, I go over to the midwife for to hop back up on another table for them to do the Doppler to check for baby's heartbeat and to check to see how big how big my uterus has grown. And I'm like, why do I have to do that twice? Why can't I just go to the ultrasound, especially when the same day? Go to the ultrasound, get it done, go over to my doctor's office, go to my doctor's appointment, and then just in the room, sit in the chair. Yeah, take my weight, but I could just sit in the chair. I don't have to hop it back on the table. I don't have to. I don't know. It's all stupid little dumb things that just shouldn't matter, and it doesn't. But at the same time, it's Please make it make sense. Okay. That was a rant. I have felt her move a lot this pregnancy. I know y'all can't really see what I'm doing. I haven't really felt, well, no, sorry. I have felt her move a lot this past week. She is literally getting onto a routine. If I wake up, she wakes up right before bed, and in bed, she's like moving around and doing all the things and flipping around. And we joke because like Daniel can't see her and feel her yet. She's just not big enough. But so Daniel runs, but he's more of the speed person. His sister runs, she's more of the distance, right? So with that being said, I joke because I was telling Daniel all the time, I'm like, I feel like she's using my uterus as a treadmill. And she's getting ready for the Tough Mudder they're about to do in a couple weeks. Yeah, it's funny. It's just, it's like a inside family joke thing. It's great. I don't know. But, yeah, with this pregnancy too, I have now officially, well, I used to love sitting outside. And then I've been cooped up in my room because I can't get off my couch anymore. I need a different couch or one of those like electric recliners because like I cannot get off my couch at all. It sits ridiculously low, and I can't do it. So I've been sitting in my room or sitting at the table, and I need somewhere where I can be comfy, like on my bed, but I can't live in my bedroom. So I think for my birthday I'm going to get a lazy boy. I think I'm gonna get one for like under $200. See what I can find, and then get my sewing machine that I need to get. I had a sewing machine before, and then somehow the cord disappeared, and I don't understand. Like, it makes no sense why it would disappear, but it did. Anyways, so sewing machine and that for my birthday, and then it'll be good. And then that way I could sit out there in the living room, have the baby, and do all the things. I'm not having to like strain my muscles or nothing. I do want to get back to going into the gym. I think I will start doing that with Daniel on Wednesdays after this appointment. Well, not after this appointment, but I want to have him there to spot me because if I start to feel ill, he's right there next to me in case something was to happen, especially being pregnant. Let's see. I just need to get into walking more. I need to get the treadmill out of the shed, bring that in. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm in like limbo land of what I want to do, what I need to do. All these different things. I need to get moving more. I feel like my muscles have weakened because like I have been immobile. I've been in bed for about a year, and it's not been great at all. Recovering and then being ill. I do get up, I do make dinner, I do, interact with my kids, I do all the things, but like, it's just, it's not fun sometimes. And I have to be right there by the bathroom, and right in front of my face, I'm looking into my bathroom. To show how close my bathroom is. Oh, yesterday, Daniel and Obbs built the loft bed. So what we did was, because there was already a bed frame, there was no sense in getting a bunk bed, like an actual two bed bunk. So we got a loft bed, and then the bed goes underneath it. So yeah, we got that in their room. It's all fun and dandy. And then when baby's here, we'll reroute, but that loft's in there because then we can slide like a bed underneath it, which works out perfect. So they built that yesterday. I don't know, she's had bunk beds. She's slept on top bunks before. I don't know, last night she didn't want to, or she was afraid to, which is weird to me. I don't know. It's just, anyways, yeah, it didn't make sense. So, I think it's because she didn't have her anxiety meds. My daughter suffers from really bad anxiety, and where she has a heart murmur, we have to make sure, like, she doesn't flare into a panic attack. Like, she's got anxiety, but she's got panic disorder. And we got to make sure that, like, it doesn't, cause her to just full-blown panic. Because she can do that all the time, like, off her meds. It's wildly crazy. So after this, when I get done with this video, I gotta call her doctor about her meds being refilled, because she's out of her meds, and it didn't line up with when she goes back for her next appointment, so it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I guess it was the pharmacy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see it being in the doctor's office. But anyways, all things considered, sorry, I'm like trying to figure out how I want to do this. Okay, so all things considered, it's been just unique. It's been different. It's been life. It's been all the thing. My forehead is still broke out. I guess it's getting better. It looks like I have a rash at this point. I don't know. Makes no sense. It genuinely, it doesn't make sense. So here's the thing. When I had my hip surgery, about 2 weeks after my hip surgery, my, like, right here, I don't want to touch it, but, like, right here broke out really bad, and then it went to here. And then it was my forehead, and then it was, like, my, like, and I'm talking about, like, it was, like, red blisters. And it, like, genuinely made no sense. It looked like I was having an allergic reaction. But everybody was like, no, you can't be allergic to your hip implants because, like, it's not metal, it's not this, it's not that, it's, like, something else. I don't know. And then, like, I get pregnant, and then they're like, well, it's your hormones, it's this, and I'm just like, no, it's not. Like, so after I have this baby, if it's still there, I could very well have to have, like, my implant taken out and something else put in, because I can't, like, if I'm genuinely allergic to this implant, like, that's not good. It's not great at all. No matter what I do, no matter what I take, no matter what I get over the counter prescribed, like, it's not going away. It'll bust, and it's all over my face. Like, you can't really see it, but it's like here and here and here and here and here and here and here. Like, my face is one big red patch. Now, if I was outside, you could really see it, and it itches. It's like a weird, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Okay. So, that is my life for the updates. Get to see baby girl. Got 19 weeks left until hopefully I'm induced, and then we've got, I skipped a stitch. I skipped a stitch on this blue. Right here. Oh no. That's okay. Yeah, like 18 and a half, 19 weeks until my daughter's birthday, so it's crazy. Alright, I will see y'all next time. I think I'm done with this one. It's pretty big enough. I'm going to add it. Well, I might do one more row somewhere, and then do, like, take the yarn, measure it down this way, measure it this way, and give it some extra. That way I can do a side and a, the length, and then I can attach it to that blanket. And then I want to work on this one. Who knows? I might attach it and then just make it really big and go from there. I do want to do some more granny squares. I want to do some more solid grannies. I want to do some more circles with the pattern around it popping on there. Yeah, just all the things. So I will see you guys in another video. Thanks for hanging out with me. This one's kind of long, but it's been a minute. So I've been trying to like catch y'all up. It's week 17 and 18 and 19 was literally like the rest of my pregnancy, just crazy wild and nauseously ill. And then vomiting and all the things. And then now I'm just like excessively hungry, nauseous, but when I eat, I'm still ill. So it makes no sense. Alright, I'll see you guys in another one. Bye, guys!